Hey, what's going on there, YouTube? This is SEL0320 representing JVS. I've had time to really kind of cool down for a second. So this is going to be my second reaction to the Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. The movie clip, it was randomly... I have to give props to someone. I know, Melvin, you're not going to like this, but Melvin, props to you, bro, because I would have never known about Conan randomly having like an exclusive clip, let alone Zack Snyder up there. But Zack Snyder was featured in Conan like midway during the show, and they were talking about like the Batmobile and different things that's gonna kind of come up in the movie. But without revealing anything, he kind of said there's a clip, and I was thinking, all right, this is gonna be epic. So I'm gonna play it again, and I'm gonna give you my thought processes on it in a deep, in-depth review. So this is gonna be my second watching, but this is gonna be my full review of it because I have a lot to say about it, and hopefully in Jay Newbie Talk tomorrow, me and Jarrell will be able to go over it as well. I want to bring Joe in, but he's gonna go to sleep.
Next time they shine your light in the sky, don't go to it. The bat is dead. Bury it. Consider this mercy. Dang. Tell me. Do you bleed?
Bro, this dude is not afraid at all. And this is the whole thing. This changes everything for me. Because when I looked at the first TV spot, and y'all know full and well, when I looked at the TV spot, a lot of y'all gave me all the flack in the world. I was like, it's just a one cut scene, XYZ. I was like, I'm telling y'all, there's more to this actual sequence. And this is living proof of it. Because when I saw Batman, regardless if he accidentally ran into him or like Superman surprised him, or regardless if he wanted to test Superman's limits of it, when he collided with him at that point and went to the side, my whole thinking now has changed just from listening to this dialogue. From the fact is that Superman didn't care. Like, he didn't care. Like, he could have actually died in that actual car crash, and he didn't even care. I mean, for him to even go up and get on top of the Batmobile and throw it away, he's trying to assert his dominance, essentially. He's trying to show, look, I know what you're doing. And it might all come full circle, because maybe there was a point where Bruce was having this dialogue with Clark Kent about his thought process on, you know, on the vigilante Batman and Superman individually. And I mean, we know that happens at some point, but there might be another interaction that kind of happened, and Superman's like, okay, I need to put a stop to this. Or another thing which does happen in the Batman Return of the Dark Knight is the government literally telling Superman, if you want to abide by our rules and live in the confines of the Americas, then we order you to go and take care of this Bat Vigilante because we need him under control, and you're going to do something about it. And I think that that would even be even more interesting if they actually brought that into the fold. But to me, just listening to the dialogue, it was like, yeah, that bat signal or whatever, yeah, you're going to take that and forget about it, bury it. The bat is dead, basically. And he's like, consider this mercy? I was like, yo, you don't know who you're talking to, bro. But the thing about it is that when I looked at this and I heard him say that dialogue and just kind of Bruce asking that question, I was like, he is crazy. Like, I mean, he just saw what just happened, but he has no chill. Like, he is not worried whatsoever. And even like when he ran off like that, I was like, you know what? I can see that. Now I can see it all. It all makes sense to me, because when he said something like that, made a statement like that, he's like, all right, I'm going to catch you around the block next week. Basically. That's what I took it as. I was like, that's a straight up, like, a square off, basically. And it makes so much more weight of the actual sequence, and I wish that the TV spot would have just been that way. And I really feel like Zack Snyder did that intentionally because he wanted to show, you know what, y'all putting all this perpetuation, what y'all think, y'all seen all these TV spots, y'all have no idea what's coming. And hopefully y'all enjoyed my reaction the second time. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it up here. It's going to also be in the description bar below. You can actually check it out. I think that CBF and think superhero news. They also released like an actual sequence of it, as well as Joe Blow movie trailers also has it. So I'm gonna leave it probably the Joe Blow's link, so you can be able to check it out right there exclusively. It's about 45 seconds. And all around, like, I thought it was just balling stats. I really, if I didn't have the camera in my face, I would be like, yeah, that's freaking sick. But hopefully y'all enjoyed the trailer, or not the trailer, but the clip just as much as me. And this is why I feel that we need clips instead of TV spots. Clips instead of TV. That was just my whole thing about the whole entire thing. And that, to me, was proof in the pudding. That was just as epic as the sequence that I saw in the desert sequence. And a lot of theory is going around that that's not Superman. And I think that the desert sequence, if it's not a dream, that it really might not. But to me, the angle, if they went with Superman being controlled due to him having to reside around America in general, just from the circumstance he used, because I mean, when they show that sequence of him in the government place, you know, and kind of not going up in trial necessarily, but I kind of feel like this is something he's being ordered to do. Even like when I saw like him kind of bowing down to Lex Luthor, I feel like there's something else going on. But it could be a bizarre, it could be Superman's created, and that Clark has gone somewhere else. And that would be even more crazier. But either way, I can't wait for Batman v Superman. Hopefully y'all enjoyed my second reaction and my full review for this amazing clip. Thank you, Zack Snyder, for coming on the Conan Show. And thank you, Conan O'Brien, for actually featuring him up here. And even though some of y'all out there didn't win the lottery tonight, hopefully y'all enjoyed this Batman news. JVS, we out. We ain't gonna stop. Love y'all. Peace.